just past halfway to Ionity on the way to Fully Charged. I'm on, what am I on? 81% state of charge. The battery temperatures haven't shifted. They were 11 when I started. Min was 11, 13 was the max. I'm managing 4 miles per kilowatt hour on the motorway. But it's not all been motorway so far, but I mean it's average about 50 or 60 because of the road works and other things, but this is it's going really well so far. I'm getting more miles per kilowatt hour than I did last time I came down to Fully Charged last year. So I don't know, it was only me, but there was 3 of us last year. Maybe there's more weight in the car, I don't know. Maybe the BMS upgrade has made it more efficient, I haven't got a clue, but see what others think. Well, I'm 20 miles from Ionity at Beaconsfield, and battery heater's not come on yet. Maybe it's 20 miles out I've got to be, I just don't know. I'm close to 20 point something, so there's nothing in battery care. The ODB car scanner says it's currently 15, but there is no signs of battery care on there, and there's nothing in the binnacle. But the ambient temperature outside has warmed up a bit. I mean, it was 9 when I started and it's 12 down here. Currently there are no available chargers, but it didn't stop me from using the battery heater last week. 19.1 and about 20 minutes out. You would have thought if it was going to kick in, it would kick in by now. Uh, 12.5 miles out and about 15 minutes away from the charger, the heater's suddenly come on and it's ramping up pretty quick. The heater is. Battery min is still 12 degrees Celsius, so we'll see. I noticed this time my efficiencies remained about the same, 3.9, just dropped below 4, so it's not doing too bad, but nothing like the other day, but maybe because of the route I took and it was a lot of it big hills, so yeah, disregard what I said in the previous video, charging video. Battery min's at 12, max is at 16, and the battery heater is 26, and it's consuming 4.9 kilowatts. And I got 8.8 miles to go, and the ETA is 7:15, and 67% state of charge. There are a couple of chargers for Ionity, and my battery heater's on 51, and battery min is 17. So I'm probably not going to get the maximum out of this. We'll see anyway. Press start to start charging. Okay. Didn't have to do this on the other one. So this car's not working. Let's get the app. Try it with this. Six. That ends 303. E4306. That one then. In business. And here we go. It's funny how the RFID card didn't work. It's not useful. I'm not going to get a fast rate anyway because I'm past 60% state of charge. There we go, 80% in very little time at all. Just arrived, managed 3.9 miles a kilowatt hour to Ionity and 4.4 from Ionity to Farnborough. And the battery's well and truly warm now. Anyway, on with it. I'm on my way back. I couldn't get back on what I've got because I'm getting some good efficiency, 4.2 miles a kilowatt hour. But I'm going to stop at Gridserve Bicester. Just to try a Gridserve charger out, really. Battery heater came on about 16 miles from destination, and it's on now, and it's on 26. It's not been too cold today down south. Battery min is 19, so it hasn't got far to go to get to 25. I haven't got a clue how fast these Gridserve chargers are. They say HPCs in the search thing, but I'm going to find out, I guess. Okay, I've reached Gridserve, past Bicester, and I'll give this a go. Battery heater went off when battery min got to 20, I think.
In 0.1 miles, turn left and then you will arrive at your destination.
Is it going to work with a card, or is it going to work with the app? It's a nice long lead. Trying to do Electroverse again. We'll just do contactless. Pulled the cable out, pushed it back in, and now it's off. So that's what was wrong. So it's taking my contactless. Well, 29 kilowatts is slow as hell. This is 45, so I should be getting something massive. Maybe because they're all shared and everyone's charging, it's not giving you as much. I just don't know. Anyway, disappointed with this. I'll go and have a toilet break and just leave it to it. This isn't going to break any records. Battery min was 22, battery max is 25. So, not too far off ideal. So, I'm just back from Fully Charged show live at Farnborough. I probably didn't have to charge, but I'll probably be running on fumes if I try to get back, as it were. But I wanted to experience some other chargers, so I stopped at Ionity on the way down at Beaconsfield, and Gridserve Bicester on the way back. And neither was a smooth experience to actually get the charge going. So the other thing I've noticed since the BMS upgrade for the battery heating, preheating, I'm getting better economy. I wonder if anybody else has noticed this since they've had the BMS update. Going down, the first 112 miles I got 3.9 miles per kilowatt hour, and I was motorway most of the way down. And then from Beaconsfield to Farnborough I was getting 4.4, and then coming back from Farnborough to Bicester where I stopped, I got 4 miles per kilowatt hour. And just now, all the way back from there, I've averaged 3.9 miles per kilowatt hour. And my projected range is, if I can find it, .306. This morning it was, I think it was 309 when I started. When I got down to Farnborough it was 311, so there must be more downhill bits going on there. It's a bit warmer coming back, but I mean I think there's more hills coming this way than the other way. Also, when I've test driven 3 cars today. The Ioniq 6, the guy who sat with me as I went round the test drive circuit around the Farnborough perimeter roads, must work for Hyundai because he knew an awful lot about these cars. And he said, well, I told him about my BMS update and my battery preconditioning, and he said, oh, you'll be getting 338 miles WLTP now because it's the same as the Ioniq 5. And I thought it was all down to aerodynamics on the Ioniq 5, but my gut feeling is this is doing better economy now. So let me know what you think. Anyway, I've got 34% left. I'll have to go through the video and see the points where I stopped and charged, but the Ionity charge was to 80%. Obviously I was on 60 something, so you don't get the full speed even with a preheated because it falls off a cliff after 60. Then I think I was on 50 something when I stopped at Gridserve and ended up on a co-charger which splits the amount that's coming out of it if you're sharing it with somebody else, so that wasn't very fast. Thanks for watching.